Man, you bitch niggas better ante up or elevate. I need 6-figure money, won't have the bucks and hella cake. Fuck boy, I been on dummy, shooting hella ops, make them a day. If not him, then kill his mama, make him feel his wrath in the hella way. Hydro shock bullets diving through his chest, watch as they swim away. I don't stop shooting till you down in your last breath and then I skid away.
Gang, what up, man? Hit that like button, man. Stepping in here, you feel me? As y'all into the building, gang, you feel me? It's merch. I do want you to really hit that like button because it hit different. You know, when you get to talking about topics that everybody so-called in the toolbox called preaching, right? Which I don't think is preaching, gang. And if you think it's preaching, fuck you. Still hit that like button. I still got your view. You feel me? So that's all that matters. At the end of the day, though, let's go, man. Let me light this joint up. Man. Hey, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Some of y'all might not understand that, though. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. And y'all will be like, why this nigga say that? Only reason I say that because they always tell us to start with manifestation, right? And to manifest something, you got to think it. You got to start by thinking it. And then you got to start believing, right? With that being said, it's like this. If your life, you know, and the happiness of your life ain't really hitting and it's not ticking, it's probably the quality of your thoughts and it's probably how you think, because a lot of times what you think usually play out. It play forth. Yes, it does, gang. You don't believe it? I don't know how you don't believe it. You live it every day. Let me tell you something, though. I'm going to put you on game. I'm going to put you on some real gang. Learn to steer away from that. Learn to stay away from that motherfucking battlefield. I call that a battlefield because it's low-key a mental battlefield. You got to go out there and you battling against your thoughts and your processes, your actions, your delivery. You fighting against how you dishing whatever it is that you're trying to get out here. Out. That's what you fighting against, and that's yourself. And that's your worst enemy. I'm going to tell you that. Hey, but check this out, gang. You can overcome that. You know how? Hit that like button. I'm going to tell you how, man. Because, you know, I used to go through some of the same shit. I ain't going to lie. And everybody don't got it easy, gang. And everybody don't got it rough. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, everybody went out there dishing out help to everybody, telling them, motherfucker, hey, yo, this how you get over this hump. Hey, yo, this how you jump over that hump. Hey, yo, you feel me? This where you stand at so you don't get ran over by that train. At the end of the day, it's like when your thoughts start processing more positively, gang, your life will become a little more happier because at the end of the day, you'll stop thinking about the shit you don't got. See, a lot of times you motherfuckers get caught up in thinking about what you don't got, why you ain't got it, where you should have been at. You feel me? I know because I was one of them motherfuckers. And I can honestly say so. My nigga, I was one of the motherfuckers who was mad as hell at the world. Like, dog, you feel me? I wanted to take it out on the world. For real. For what? I don't know. The only motherfucker I could have been mad at is myself. You feel me? So you got to look at it like that, man. You got to look at the man in the mirror. You got to be mad at yourself. You really can't take that out on nobody, gang. For one, for starters. And that's how you start how to wiggle through that. You know, for two, you got to have some faith and prayer. You got to pray on that shit too. I ain't gonna lie. That's almost like a evil spirit on you. That's almost like a curse on you. It's like a motherfucker hit you with a curse. You feel me? And you got to shake it off some way, my nigga. But at the end of the day, you got to just pray on that shit and believe in your prayer, my nigga. Don't go back on the prayer that you just prayed in. And you got to still apply yourself to whatever you were praying about, whatever you reading about, whatever it is that you out there manifesting. You can't be still out here thugging and shit. You feel me? Packing your hand 40 Glock with 50 rounds on it, with another 100 round in the book bag on you. You feel me? With a bomb on your ankle and shit. You feel me? Like, no, you can't be out there like that, gang. You really got to change the method of shit up. You really got to change the method of the way you moving, the way you living. the way you're breathing, gang. I'm gonna tell you something. You gotta move like you've been hunted out there, for one. You gotta move like you've been hunted out there, for one, because nigga, the streets will eat you up. The streets is undefeated. The streets is undefeated, my nigga. Let me tell you that. Who you know that beat the streets yet? Who you know outlived the streets? Who you know outran the streets? Who you know outslept them? Nobody. I don't think you can find an answer. I don't think you can tell me that, right, gang? Hell no. Nigga, I know that for a fact, but at the end of the day, it's like this. If we can sit here and debate about it, one of us gonna come up with that answer though, right? I mean, it's like geometry. If you get the busting numbers down, one of us gonna come up with that answer. You got to. Maybe that's too fast for y'all. Maybe that's too over the top. Maybe that's too over y'all heads, right? Yeah, sometimes it do be. But I'm gonna tell you, my nigga, the happiness of your life do depends on the quality of your thoughts. Some of y'all be having some sucker ass thoughts, some poor ass thoughts, nigga. I'm gonna tell you. You feel me? I ain't finna sugarcoat it for you. Y'all be having some weak ass thoughts, and you gotta learn to change that shit, gang. You gotta learn to change that no matter what nobody think about you. Fuck what they thinking. Fuck what they talking about. You gotta be you. You gotta be you for yourself. You feel me? And some of y'all get caught up in the realm of, oh shit, what they gonna think about me? Or what they gonna feel about me? Fuck them. At the end of the day, we all gonna die solo, my nigga. So, you know, when it all sums up, it don't matter. You gotta be the best you, my nigga, because it's only you getting to heaven or hell. Yeah, it's only you going to heaven or hell. And it's sort of like some of you motherfuckers don't even know how to repent. Like Pastor Geno Jenkins was telling us, gang, you got to get baptized, right? I ain't never been baptized. I want to get baptized, most definitely. But, you know, like back in the days, gang, we didn't know that. I ain't know that as a shorty coming up. I did not know that. Like, my nigga, you got to do this, boom, boom, boom. It's an order, but coming up, my nigga, when you stop paying attention to the fuckery out here, you start to learn, like, yeah. And that's what I mean by your thoughts. It depends on the quality of your thoughts. When you start thinking wiser, you start thinking bigger, you start thinking more vast, you start thinking more understanding, you feel me? You really understand things for what it is. It's almost like the Bible, gang. You know how long it took motherfuckers to understand what the Bible, you know, what's the name meant? The BIBLE of it, you know, basic instructions before leaving Earth. That shit's so crazy. But at the end of the day, who would just think that? Who gonna look at that book and think that? Nobody. And you feel me? When he do touch you, he touch you in ways. So at the end of the day, it's like some of y'all don't be touched by that shit. Y'all like, yeah, whatever, nigga. I'm finna go get to a bag. I got 3 bitches waiting on me. I'm finna go do this, that, and the other. And then like shit, 2 days later, a motherfucker dead. 3 days later, a motherfucker end up dead, you feel me? On an airplane crash, a car crash, OD, getting shot at, you know, on the corner. Anything, one of those goofy ass black person death ritual things, you know. And I only call it a ritual because the shit be so set up systematically. The shit crazy. And if you don't believe it, my nigga, go look up the white boys who doing the geometry on the our black hip hop artists gang. The shit crazy. Like, why none of our people doing it? Why we ain't got none of our college boys doing it? Y'all scared? You seen what Kanye did? Kanye went out and he said, you know what? They took a couple bills, but he's still 400 mil strong, right? And he passed the word out. Was it too late? To me, I think it was too late. I ain't even gonna lie to you, gang. I honestly believe it was. Nigga, you done sacrificed your mama. All types of shit. I'll never sacrifice my mama, my nigga. You got me fucked up. I don't give a fuck how many billions they finna pay me. I don't give a fuck if Nike, Jordan, Adidas, Gucci, Fendi, whatever the fuck the motherfucking designer people, all them sweet ass designers, y'all know what I'm talking about, gang. And you know, if you swing that way, then no disrespect to you, but I'm talking about specifically them motherfuckers who you gotta kiss their ass just to get a check. Hell no, I ain't sacrificing my mama. Me and my mama go get that same money. If that's the case, we might as well go in there and get that money, gang. If that's the case, we finna pimp the shit out the white people, move them out the building and get that money. Fuck. You know, and that's where I feel Kanye went wrong at. You know, he sacrificed his mom, gang. That shit wasn't, I don't think, you know, you can come back from that. That's some shit they tell you. Don't go a place you know you can't come back from. Why would you do that? Sacrifice your moms? Hell no, nigga. I ain't sacrificing nobody. Honestly, I ain't sacrificing nobody. At the end of the day, so I just have to get that regular money, that small money. I ain't gonna be like Lil Baby them and shit. I ain't gonna be big as Lil Baby them and Lil Durk them. You feel me? Durk gave him a couple people. At the end of the day, shorty out, man, look, at the end of the day, though, man, like, hell no, sacrifice, no, that's beyond. Just learn that the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts, man. And you'll learn to overcome a lot of shit. You'll learn to, look at shit like, damn, this shit really don't matter because at the end of the day, tomorrow not promised. So why in the fuck am I stressing on that? My nigga, it can be a motherfucking comet hit this bitch tomorrow. My nigga, a missile, a nuke go off and blow this world up tomorrow or tonight while I'm asleep. I can't stress about that shit right there. You feel me? I still gotta at least get myself together spiritually. Cause look, I'm be honest, ain't nobody really together yet. Definitely if we gotta go in the order, like the baptism and everything else. But he do hear us and he do see us. Like they said, the 7 layers of heaven, gang, you'll be in one of those spots. He said, even a pillar. You might not be in the gates. When you want to be a pillar in heaven, nigga, instead of a burning soul in hell, gang, hell yeah. Anytime, hit that like button, man. Y'all already know, man. Hit that like button for real, though. And subscribe if you haven't and share this shit. But yeah, I think that's what motherfuckers need to really think about, man. Like, dog, everybody lose somebody, right? You lost somebody. She lost somebody. You lost somebody. Your people lost somebody back there and shit. At the end of the day, I think knowing the fact that they can't come back and tell us how real it is or how fake it is, and I doubt it's fake. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't playing like that. I'm just saying some of y'all feel like that out there. Some of y'all in the world do feel like that. And there's a lot of people who don't even be on YouTube, but they still out there in the streets giving their opinion. So, speaking to them too, just in case one day they hop on this motherfucker. That shit real as fuck, gang. Sound like this shit. I'm ready though, gang. Anyway, yeah, do sound like they shooting, but I'm ready like a motherfucker. Yeah, man, this shit dangerous though out here, right? And it's like knowing they can't come back from shit like that, gang. You do gotta prepare yourself for something totally different. You do. You gotta prepare yourself for something totally different out here. It's like you fighting to stay alive. People like you fighting to live and living to die. No, the fuck you ain't. You fighting to stay alive, and at the end of the day, it's like staying alive. Still, you can cause so many sins. Not even as far as like big-handed sins, but killing. Definitely with the black culture, killing. That shit trended now. That shit became the norm. It's like, damn. At the end of the day, that shit gotta stop. It's fucking people heads up, gang. Some of you motherfuckers ain't right out there, y'all dropping bodies, catching bodies, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Get your shit together, gang. Go chill out for a minute. You niggas been terrorizing shit for a while. You got to think about that, gang. You got to chill out for a minute, though. You feel me? You got to let a motherfucker breathe. At the end of the day, you do. Motherfucker got to put a pause button on it. Everybody ready to purge too, for what though? And why we purging on ourselves? Why we purging on ourselves? Why in the fuck ain't nobody marching when another black man get killed and shit, gang? No Martin Luther King talk. I'm just saying. Like, I'm just trying to make it make sense in the modern day. Like, why in the fuck ain't nobody doing that? Why in the fuck y'all always want to stand up to a hunky when they kill a black person? Y'all want to bring up that slavery shit. And, I don't know, man. Comment if you feel some type of way, if you against what, what I'm saying? If you with it, hit that like button most definitely and share. And subscribe if your black ass have it. Because like I said, a lot of you motherfuckers come watching the video, nigga, and you ain't subscribed, nigga. You feel me? Next time you going to have to bring some chips, some Zuzus, and wham and shit through when you come through, nigga. Because motherfucker be hungry too. You better bring that shit since you ain't hitting no like button or nothing like that, gang. So, until the next one, man, y'all stay out the way and stay safe, man. Keep your people safer. I'm gone.